Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Passion of the Nerds rewatch of Once More with Feeling. I'm Ian. Jack.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
Well,
You doing okay?
it figures that I restored all the clips and they're all off center. So,
I paused.
yeah,
I
I
did the
appreciate
pause.
I appreciate it. Let's see how this one
You're
goes.
welcome.
Wait, yeah. So the button.
Chat is saying that there may not be sound.
Oh,
Is there no sound?
Oh,
hello all. Is there anyone else not getting sound? Please let me know if you have sound in the chat. I suppose I can unmute. I have sound.
Lauren-
Okay, Lauren
is
says
getting
she's
sound.
getting sound.
Okay.
okay. We're all good.
Josh.
All right, come on. Let's not freak out.
Freak out?
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
And
How y'all doing?
Lonnie.
I'll take away your bucket.
I love making him use that for me. Hi, everyone.
All right, I'll have to. I spent a whole bunch of time fixing and centering the buttons, and for some reason they're all off center now. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's one of our streams, so it would be weird if it worked and was actually perfect. Lauren, hello. Majin, MG.
Of mind and heart.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So before we get going, we are watching Once More with Feeling. Our copy of the episode is 50 minutes long and 6 seconds. This is the rip, I suppose it's okay to say that now, of the North American DVD version. We are not watching the remaster, although, funny enough, I hear that this is one of the remaster's incredibly rare shining moments. Whoever was responsible for doing the remaster actually stopped and paid attention to the musical, which
They were going to pay attention to anyone. It might as well have been this one.
I guess. Hello. Richard's victims. Oh my God, the buttons work.
The dance
Oh.
of capitalist
Yay.
Richard says, I'll never forgive the Scoobies for not inviting Lorne for this case. Like, come on! This is a supernatural threat made for him.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Thank you for the donation. Jabari asks, when are you giving us your review of Season 5, Episode 20? Jabari, I tweeted yesterday, I spent a lot of time reading about 1970s Winnebagos and the average speed of horses.
I can verify that because he came in and told me all about it.
What
This is
what
gonna
does
be
that
good.
even mean?
You'll find out in the video.
It's a relatively infamous scene. So,
I'll find out when you hand it off.
Can
me.
horses overtake a Winnebago? Is the big question.
Oh, no, I get it now. Okay,
Yeah.
now I know what's going on. Cool.
So yeah, went way deeper than I thought I was going to. Anyway, I'm hoping for next Friday. I'm currently on summer break, but you know me and dates, so it'll be done when it's done. Unfortunately,
We're going to
that is
go
the
on a
answer.
date once, and he stood me up.
It's true. I have stood up everyone in this room, I think, at one
Just real
point or
quick.
another.
Actually, that's yeah.
Captain
Here we
ADD,
are, you know?
yeah, Captain ADD over here.
I was joking, but yeah, he's got a point.
It's
Forgave,
factually
forgave.
correct.
We go forward.
Yes. I appreciate the generosity of spirit that is sitting here
So-
on this call.
Some of us married you.
So, yes.
Only one of us, I think.
Oh, I mean, I wanted to, but she got in first.
Yeah, that'll
I
happen.
did.
Yeah.
So, before we get going, in about 2 or 3 minutes, we are not allowed to stream the episode into YouTube. That represents a copyright strike. It's copyright violation. So, please get your copies ready. Get your DVD copies queued up on Disney Plus, and we'll get going in a minute here.
It's gonna be good.
Josh, I always tune into Passion of the Nerd for the scientific accuracy. Thank you. I mean, it's the thing of it is I think from when you've written how many essays about the shows,
A lot.
A lot. At some point you're just fishing for things that keep you interested. And I was like, oh, how fast is a Winnebago in 1973? Richard Nixon signed the national speed limit law in 1974. Wait, what was I writing about? So I appreciate everyone joining in for this. We were thinking about what would be this is a complicated, because of this medium, live streaming and all of that. This is a complicated episode to do because if there's anything that YouTube is very fast to copyright flag, it's music. And this is the musical episode, to the point where we have done live streams of this episode in the past, and I'm pretty sure they got flagged just for us drunkenly singing off key. Richard's victims.
And when he says us, he means him and two other people who aren't here.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on.
The dance of capitalist superiority.
Hey!
Also, one more thing about the first song. I always like the idea of vampires and demons duet being fueled like, Buffy, don't kill us with the smile and whimsy you used to. It's concerning. Yeah. This episode is... There's a lot of artistic departures. I think this episode probably gets compared to Hush most often. But I think...
Richard, that was great.
I think in terms of artistic departures, it probably has more in common with The Body in terms of the richness of every single bit. And I love the motif of you have to sing the truth. These characters that have been keeping things from each other, including their attraction. When you sing, you have to sing the truth. I love that idea. And of course, there's some of the most memorable moments in the series in this episode. But that's me. If y'all want to go around and first impressions, where this episode is for you, Jack, you first.
I love it. I mean, of course, the thing that stands out for me is the cinematography is very stagey, musically. You know what I mean? That's another sort of departure from the Buffy formula, I think.
Well, yeah, there are the episodes that are over the shoulder, and then there are the ones that you could tell they were saving budget for. Lonnie, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this definitely does stand out in the way that The Body and Hush do as being somewhat outside of the typical visual language of the show. So they're making a lot of different visual decisions. They're shooting. I mean, it almost looks like it's shot on different film, I think, this one, because it does have a very kind of cinematic look to it. And also that they're doing something so different. I think, isn't this the first musical episode, TV show that did that doesn't do musical stuff, that did a musical episode? And that's what started the rash of musical, Scrubs and all of those other shows that did musicals. I mean, I think this was the first one. I might be wrong.
This was definitely the one that started it. Yeah.
The way I phrased it in the I think I researched that, and the way I phrased it in the What's Wrong with Buffy's HD video, or the Great Tragedy, was this is the one that popularized it, because definitely Buffy influenced so many major creators that are still making stuff now. And I think it definitely was the one that sort of pushed it into mainstream.
Yeah, I think Of Mind and Heart has got it there. I think the Xena musical predates this one, but the Xena musical wasn't nearly as popular or mainstream as this one.
Yeah. What about you, Josh? Where's this one?
Love this episode. Love it top to bottom. I love the way that they use this episode. Is not just a departure in tone and cinematography, but it is in keeping with how they use the episode 7. They could have just had a musical for a musical sake.
Oh yeah. Even so, even in the structure within Buffy of episode 7 being the one that lights the fire of the season,
and they kept with that. This episode kicks off, Buffy and Spike, and this episode made sure that everybody knows that she was in heaven, and Dawn's kleptomania is getting worse, and Willow and Tara are this close to breaking up, like all that kind of stuff.
Now we actually get to discuss Buffy shipping out in the open.
I'm
It
a
has
little
become.
scared.
It has. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, okay, so how many people out of everybody here are we all Spike and Buffy people?
I am.
I'm sold Spike and Buffy.
I'm
I'm a cookie dough shipper.
Cookie dough shipper, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that the ship isn't toxic and unhealthy. I'm just saying it's very human and very adult. Is just
Well, frankly, they're all unhealthy.
Yeah.
Is there a healthy?
Yeah.
There's not a healthy
I mean,
relationship on the show.
That's a great point. Yeah.
No,
Angel.
there isn't. There
Angel.
isn't. No.
Cordy and Angel. She's 21. He's 200 and whatever.
Okay, well, accepting that part.
Also, same problems apply. If he's ever perfectly happy, they're screwed.
So
I
that they
think
ever, yeah.
I think as a friendship, they're a wonderful relationship. I always have a problem with any romantic relationships on Angel with Angel specifically, because it's like once you start sleeping with the wolf lady in season 5, I'm like, how do you not go bananas as that woman? Like, wait, are you happy now? What do you mean you're not happy? You still have your soul? What are you trying to say about our relationship?
That was perfect, and I used to do it professionally. Let's go again.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, I mean, I think that like there's in fiction, very rarely does it serve the purpose of fiction to have a relationship be healthy or aspirational. I'm a Spike and Buffy shipper because Spike and Buffy actually know each other and are honest with each other. And like that's the thing. Like Buffy, the only person that Buffy doesn't care what they think of her is Spike, and that allows her to be truly herself with him in an incredibly toxic way. Like I'm not going to say at all that this is the kind of people where I'm like, yeah, definitely get married. Like no, like that's just going to be, it's just going to be bad. But they make really, really great fiction.
Yes.
And as a
It's
fictional
great drama.
couple, I think they've got the best story going on. And there are very few, like Ben and Leslie are like the only people that I can think of. I know there's more. Ben and Leslie from Parks and Rec as like people that I would actually want to be together, you know? But some of the greatest relationships are the ones that flare up and burn out, but that you learn so much from. And I think that Buffy and Spike are that for each other. And I dig it. I dig it.
I think sold Buffy and Spike is a good call because that's the journey. Like the point that they get to feels healthy and interesting.
Yeah.
Even though it's undermined a little bit by Angel season 5, I think. But by the nature of how the character stuff they had to do to that. But Of Mind and Heart says, not endorsing any of the relationships, but Spike and Buffy are very interesting and compelling. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. They make great fiction.
But it's just funny, like within the fandom, the shipping arguments tend to decay into yabbits. As in, yeah, but Angel did this while Spike did this. It's like, none of them are healthy.
No, but the thing is, it doesn't make Buffy and Angel, like Buffy and Angel are compelling in one way. Spike and Buffy are compelling in another way. And I think that like the idea that there's one and then you have to have one and then one is the absolute best and that's it. Like the one that you enjoy the most, there's reasons to enjoy it. There's reasons to say that this is fabulous. And there are things that were amazing. Buffy and Angel as a fictional structure were also incredible because come on, star-crossed, they can't be together. She's a slayer, he's a vampire. I mean, come on, it's amazing, right? The vampire with a soul, the whole thing. Like there's a lot of stuff in there that's really, really great. I think that like for me, I find Spike and Buffy to be more mature, a little bit darker, and I like that. But for other people who love Buffy and Angel, there's also stuff to like there's stuff to like everywhere. It's like a cake that's just made with a lot of really great flavors. There's stuff everywhere to like. So I don't see why there needs to be a fight between people who prefer Buffy and Angel and people who prefer Buffy and Spike. There's amazing stuff to enjoy in all of it.
Well, it's the internet. I mean, we're all
That's
gonna
true.
we're all gonna fight.
I mean,
about
why are
something.
we here if we're not going to fight? Let's throw down.
Go ahead,
When
Jack.
I watched this show as a kid, I was really into Buffy and Angel, but it was the melodrama of it. And now, as an adult, I relate to Spike and Buffy so much more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this run from here to the end of the show is pretty much why I love Spike, and he's my favorite character. Everything he goes through, particularly the redemption arc. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
from here until the end is just amazing with Spike. I
Well,
think.
we should get to it.
We should.
So everyone, get your play buttons ready. Get your fingers on the button. This is going to be a weird one. We were originally going to try to not sing along, but I'm a parrot. I know I would be incapable of doing that. We're going to try so that the replay can actually stay up. But it is what it is. But if you're watching out there, sing loud.
Yes.
For
Sing
us.
loud, sing proud.
Yes.
Because we're gonna try not to.
But there will be a little bit of singing, guaranteed.
Humming.
Yeah, and I apologize
humming.
in advance if I sing because I'm not a great singer.
Oh, I'm not sorry. I'm
Dear
not
God,
sorry at
me
all.
neither.
All right, everyone. Fingers on the play buttons, hitting play
Yep.
in 3, 2, 1, play. Gary Klein.
The dance of capitalist
Thank you for the
Thank
superiority.
you so much. I forgot to breathe.
That's season 2 of Buffy in a
That's
nutshell.
great.
Mhm.
Appreciate the donation, Gary. Thank you.
So
Oh,
sorry, Josh, go.
No, after you.
Oh, I was just going to say that when I introduced my brother to the show, he was so confused by this opening. He was like, "What? What's going on?"
It's one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite ones for YouTube reactors to get to because they are also usually baffled. And like it's a game
yeah, they
to see
don't-
how quickly they catch
Mhm.
on.
They don't
Mm.
explain it.
No, not until yeah.
They're just diverting from house style. So
But I
yeah.
love that it's got an in-universe reason for why it's happening. It's
Yes.
not just singing and
Mhm.
dancing for no reason.
So this is the morning after Tara and Willow don't fight.
Yeah.
And she finds the flower.
In other words, this is the morning after Halloween.
And then
right?
we've got this one shot again. We're like doing the rope, right? Where it's one shot, we're going back and forth a little
like
bit,
that.
not extensively, but yeah.
Speaking
like the
of the
whimsy of
HD
it, too.
remaster, this is the only episode that was intended to be broadcast in widescreen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Was shot and finished in widescreen. So she's drawing the tunnel and the light at the end of the tunnel on her paper.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I love that detail.
I've
This-
watched this episode dozens of times. I never picked that. Wow.
Mhm.
But yeah, that shot of Tara sniffing the flower, my heart sank. Like, it does not make me feel good.
It's so hard already.
I know.
It's so catchy.
Oh my god, this is driving me crazy.
I
What?
know.
It's been 30 seconds.
I know.
Well, this is one of the
It's hard to
catchiest,
resist the urge. Yeah.
catchiest songs in the bunch. It's
Mhm.
Depression, the song. Sunnyfall, don't try and not sing.
Yeah,
Sing for
everybody
us.
else out there, you need to sing
It's-
because
Yeah.
we can't really. Oh my god, I love these guys.
She's just going through the moat. Sorry.
You didn't have.
I was the first to crack.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like the song is depressing, but it sounds so upbeat and whimsical. And
It's a tragedy
Riley.
in major
Whatever.
keys.
yeah.
It's Riley. She frees the blonde, floppy-haired douchebag and now just
There-
does not care.
There you go. That is such a sign of growth for her.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
To like just not even be interested in the floppy haired douchebag. Yeah.
That's Owen. Remember Owen?
Uh-huh. Yes.
I thought the angel tombstone with the wings was also in this one. The shot of her walking in
Mhm.
front of it. I thought it was in that bit. I
Yeah.
saw it in the previous episode, but
It's still funny, sweetie.
Giles gets a jelly.
Well, of course, he's the one who always says he wants jelly in the mix.
So good.
I love this whole.
What was Giles singing about? What was Xander singing about? Does Xander have a song in this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He doesn't have a
with
solo.
Anya.
He has the one that he does with Anya.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Anya, duh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Hi, where's my jetpack? Welcome, welcome.
Those two look like they're like overdressed. Like, why? They look like they're going to like a
Why are
Renaissance
they
fair or something.
on their way to the Renaissance Fair? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems a bit like, I know why, because it's the musical episode, but in universe, it's like, why are you dressed like that?
Yeah. Oh God, look at Anya in the back.
This
How
cheery
adorable is
singing
she?
all the
She
time.
looks like a
She
happy
is
chipmunk.
so
all the time.
adorable.
Yeah,
Emma Caulfield is so damn good.
her
Yeah.
facial expressions are just always amazing.
It could be bunnies. I can't help it. I just can't.
Yeah,
Lonnie, you've watched,
this is
what is
so
it,
good.
Timer? Emma Caulfield's
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Was it any good?
It was better than I had expected it to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Generously put.
Diplomatic.
Harris, yes, you're
Hey,
running this
Harris!
5 minutes. Welcome, buddy.
Bunnies, Harris. Bunnies, it must be bunnies. Or,
Where's my jetpack? Hello.
Xander is either scared or turned on.
It's often both.
That song's actually pretty good too.
They don't need to be mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Man, the Giles with the top button.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be okay?
I love this bit.
Of course. You seeing the top button open?
Oh my God.
I love that she seems bored. Like
Yeah.
this could be inspiring, but the way she's singing it just shows the dead inside.
That's
Yeah.
I like
Why
that
should
too.
we
That's
care?
cool.
Apocalypse, we've all been there.
I haven't been able to reliably verify this, but Buffy sounds like she's on auto-tune for all of her songs except for her last one, which is when she's actually
Oh.
finally singing her real feelings.
Well, they would have had to have used
Interesting.
auto tune because only Anthony Stewart Head and James Masters are actually singers. So
Mhm.
It's interesting. Giles looks concerned until everyone else starts singing in, and then he
Yeah, he
kind of
catches
Yeah.
goes, "Oh yeah." But he picks up on her dead inside there for a minute.
Well, and he's the mind too. I don't know about any of you guys, but
Yeah.
I am perfectly aware of when I'm anxious and depressed. I just can't do a damn thing about it.
I'm not always aware when I'm depressed. I'm just like, why am I sleeping all the time?
Ian always knows when I'm depressed. So are you my mind?
Yes,
I could be. I have a pretty good radar for other people. Here we go.
There's a go.
Oh, this is
David Fury, one of the writers.
wow. I love it.
That's not just us.
Sue's were at 0740, 41, 42, 43.
I love that line.
Oh my God, did it sing?
She is sprouting. Like
Dawn?
in the previous I'm watching Spiral, and she's now just a little bit taller than Buffy, and here
Yeah.
she towers over Buffy.
It looks like she got
Mhm.
taller.
I think Kitsune Michelle Trachtenberg was just so terrified of singing that Josh just let her be the one that didn't have a song, but I think that he had one written for her.
Well, Willow doesn't have one either.
Yeah,
Allison Hannigan did not want to
Yeah.
sing for this.
Yeah, she wasn't having it.
And I know she specifically asked to not have many singing lines.
Yeah.
I've never heard about Michelle, but Allison definitely.
Mhm.
I mean, it fits for where Willow's character is at the time, and then of course Michelle Trachtenberg is a trained dancer, so she gets the ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite bits.
James Masters always tells the story about when they all got the scripts and like everybody walked out of their trailers confused and like, you are going to ruin all of our careers. Yeah, he tells that story a lot, but like he was fine with it because he's in a band. He's in a band called
He's already
Ghost
a
of the
singer.
Robot,
Yeah.
and so is Anthony Stewart Head. He's done a bunch of solo stuff, so they were fine with it. But the others were like, "Dude, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, I'm an actor."
Well, and there's also the story that Sarah Michelle Gellar tells about like Joss was trying to be nice and he was like, well, maybe we can get you like a voice double or something like that. And she was like, you cannot let somebody else sing Buffy's biggest emotional piece of the season. I am doing this.
And
well, they all worked really hard.
They did.
To get this. Yeah.
I don't think they were
Sarah-
auto-tuned nearly as much, Jack, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Sarah Michelle Gellar hired like a vocal coach, if I'm not mistaken.
And they did
But
great.
yeah,
like, you know,
they
I
did
mean,
amazing.
they did good enough, you know, to like, and the fact that they're, you know, that they're just singing, you know, and they're just people supposed to be singing. So,
Yeah,
Which
but
I think
Amber's
works
great
perfectly
singer,
for
you know.
It does sound good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If there is some auto tune going on, it's very subtle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
The cut.
The eyes!
Dude,
Those, oh my god.
Oh
cut-
my god. That is some serious eye banging right there.
That's some 3 words I can't say, eyes.
The cut to lay the joke bare, so to speak, is one of my favorite edits in the show.
Yeah.
It's also one of those things about, like, in a comedy, cut away from the jokes. Speed up the jokes.
Susie, our timestamp says 11, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Kristen, yeah, auto-tune's been around for a long while.
Yeah, I love that.
I bet they're not even working.
That's a fabulous cut.
Yeah.
Don's like, they were banging for 187 days while you were dead.
Yeah,
exactly. I was in the room next door. Yeah.
This would not be a fun way to die. This is actually...
No.
Well,
It's the dancing
historically, you know,
plague.
there was like a dancing plague
Yeah.
in like the Middle Ages where this one town just danced and danced and danced, and a
Yeah.
lot of them couldn't stop. Some people died. It was
Yeah.
nutty bananas.
I
Yeah.
did not know
Hey,
that.
Susie
I did not know that
Q.
either.
Yeah.
That's entertainment.
Sweet is so good. It's such a shame he's only a one-off.
So good. Yeah.
He's one of the few villains that just straight up wins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he beats them.
I love
All right.
her hair.
Her everything, her
Yeah.
outfit, everything is
Yeah.
amazing. But I love this number. This number is my favorite in the show.
The
I think
It's a
classics.
pretty good one.
Well, and you know Anya bought that robe for Xander.
They're definitely dressed and styled like for the song. Like
Oh,
it's very
absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this, yeah.
1950s sort of, yeah. I never realized he's talking to
the
himself.
whole time.
Yeah. He's talking to her. She is not listening.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor.
No.
Never tell.
Ah. It's like holding in a sneeze.
Yeah, like
It really is. I feel like we're going to need to watch this again this weekend and just sing the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
kind of imagine like this is what Tourette's feels like in a way.
Also,
so catchy.
she eats
Oh.
these skeezy cheeses that I can't describe is an amazing line. His eyes are beady. It's so joyful.
So, my hat's off to Nicholas Brendan because the
Hmm.
man gives it his all in every single scene
Yeah.
he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
next
also-
to Emma Caulfield, who's
Doing these in heels. This
Talented,
Doing it in
entire number.
heels.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
She's so
like
good.
to have to do this at all is tough, but to have to do it next to Emma,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looks professional.
Hmm. I wonder if she has a background in dance because she seems like it.
she seems like she would.
Hmm.
Either that or she's just got another natural
Yeah,
talent.
she's just got rhythm. Yeah.
along
She-
with her acting and her comic timing and
Just
her like
everything.
everything. She is flawless.
No wonder they
Sing
were
about it.
like, this lady's too good. We have to keep her and make her a regular.
Yeah,
She's
no,
just
she's
that good.
so incredible.
I don't think you can see any of this in The Wish. I mean, she's good, but
Hmm.
who
But
she becomes
you
by
don't
this
see
season,
Anya.
you don't see
Yeah.
Anya
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
But they probably.
I think
she-
until Men Are Evil. Will you go with me?
Yeah.
Like once she starts asking out Xander and that
Mhm.
personality starts to develop, then you start to see what Emma Caulfield can do, which
Yeah.
is
1,200
banana
years old.
pants.
Give me a freaking beer. Yeah.
yeah,
Well-
exactly.
What
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean
it's
is,
a
I
little
think
in
she
Doppelganger
probably impressed them like behind the scenes or something because
Yeah.
She's so
it's-
good.
Hmm.
This also sets up Xander's thing somewhat. I would say it re-emphasizes it. Xander's thing has
Yeah.
been there from the beginning.
Yeah.
Xander's thing. Oh,
Xander's family,
okay.
yeah.
Xander's
Hell-
fear of marriage and turning into his
Hell's
father.
Bells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like all the way
Uh,
back to
his
he
entire
couldn't
dream.
believe
in-
that Imprada would be
Restless.
into him.
Oh yeah, yeah. But his
Mm.
entire dream in Restless is driven by fear of turning into his father.
Yeah.
Another
Oh,
beautiful one.
Marty
right here.
Noxon's coming up, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. I love that the idea of the whole world being affected.
Yeah. Marty can sing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's good.
What's the famous musical that Anthony Stewart Head was in?
Rocky Horror. He played
Rocky
Fred
Horror,
Mercury,
that's
didn't
right,
he?
yeah.
Mhm.
It's an underrated line.
Well,
But yeah, there's so much to
Witness
this
Ariel.
dialogue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much.
It's just so hard to not be distracted by everything around them.
There's so
Yeah.
much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Witness arias.
All right. So yeah.
I really love the
Look at
overall
her
like.
tapping him on the shoulder.
She really does her best.
Oh no,
She
this is
really
gonna be my
does.
kryptonite.
Oh man,
Oh,
this is so good.
I
this is
love
gonna kill me.
the Dutch angle opening.
I love the Dutch angle
So
opening because it puts
good.
them on the same level as each other.
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. I love the lighting and just the overall color saturation in the entire
Yeah.
episode.
Also, he's emerging from the ground. So to have them in
Mhm.
parallel and the parallels
Mhm.
of Grave and everything she's dealing with this season is really visually interesting.
And he hasn't had his red shirt on since like season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. This is very old school Spike.
Yeah, it's very again, it's very like stagey.
Hmm.
Oh god, this
And
is gonna be
she's
so
wearing
hard.
his leather jacket. I mean, not his,
Mhm.
but like she's
But,
got the leather
yeah.
jacket on.
You're all bad moody.
Mm. Oh God, I love his face when he starts singing.
The frustration. Oh, he looks embarrassed. Oh, and her
Look at
rolling
him.
her eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
Oh,
god.
the
Look.
smolder! The
Look at-
I
smolder!
know he's got so much smolder.
That oh my god. If there's one man that could make me doubt my sexuality.
Or understand it.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, expand your sexuality, I think is the
Yeah.
word you're looking for. Yeah.
Not expand. Enlarge your sexuality.
Engorge your
Engorge my
sexuality.
sexuality.
Let's just go there and get it done
Oh
with.
my God. Boys.
Let me rest in peace. He's so good.
He is good.
I love this next bit. Best verse.
No.
You know.
It's very James Dean.
Isn't it
I wonder if that's at all
great?
intentional.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that has
Oh,
to
God.
be.
Yeah, good catch.
Rebel without a cause. I mean,
Mm.
putting him in the red shirt is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even the hair, like I mean that's Spike's hair, but
I'm
still.
a
it's
rebel.
very-
You're an idiot. Coffin surfing.
Oh, there you go.
Uh,
Because
Like a
those
lady, I
nighttime
got it
funerals,
down.
I'm telling you.
I kind of want my funeral to be at night. I like that
Ah.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bow. So you're not
Oh God, I
staying
love
No,
this.
so not staying
then? He's
so
all those
pathetic,
things.
and I love
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
He's all those things.
Yeah.
This part.
Oh God, this is devastating.
It's so heartbreaking.
Wait, Tabula Rasa is the next episode, isn't it?
Sure is.
Oh
Mhm.
my
Oh
god.
God,
Yeah.
Tabula Rasa.
What a run. Oh.
I mean,
What a
to
weird
follow
mix.
up, yeah,
And to
once
actually
more with
not-
feeling with anything, and then nail it. Yeah.
Yeah, to
Mhm.
not feel pale in comparison.
feel
Yeah,
overshadowed.
I know.
In its shadow.
And it really doesn't.
Unbelievable.
No,
Really
it
doesn't.
doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
Oh God, and when she realizes and touches
Ugh.
this, oh Jesus.
Mm.
The house is never locked. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Well, everything needs
And
an
there's like 8
invitation.
vampires with free passes. It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's so good.
Well, this is one of the things too. I think all of your better shoplifters leave the price tags on everything they steal.
Well, and it's also very. She's not doing it for the thing. She's doing it for the thrill.
Yeah.
But you just said you'd be fine alone.
That's a good observation.
It's almost like nobody in this episode is being honest with themselves, Ian.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost
Yeah.
like that. Oh God, I love this,
This
number
is
2.
so
good.
good.
I love Sweet. He's so damn good.
I also like to think that this is basically a stylistic interpretation of a fight that Dawn might be having with
Yeah.
these guys.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, because yeah,
No,
the
like-
fights and the dances, they're part of the same
Mhm.
thing, you know?
Now, I like this set too. That's just the bronze, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
The music's gorgeous. Was that an
Mhm.
oboe? The amount of time it must have taken to do all of this
Yeah.
on a
the
television
choreography.
schedule.
Yeah.
How?
Well, I know
Well,
they
I'm
did
sure
like
they put
15-hour
extra time on
days.
this one.
did,
yeah.
Like,
They were like filming this episode around a bunch of the preceding episodes, I think.
Yeah. And at this point,
'Cause-
they'd been having like a special episode pretty much every year.
Because
So,
after Hush, I think is Doomed, which
This
makes
is my
perfect
single
which
sense.
is such
favorite
a
special
bad,
effect.
yeah.
Doomed is broken.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this guy.
incredible. I forget the actor's
He's
name. but
so
it's
Hinton
incredible.
Battle. He's
That's it.
amazing. Yes.
This right here.
Don't you like
The suit change.
my
It's my favorite
Oh,
special
God,
effect of the
he's
entire
so
show.
great.
Oh,
Of the
that
entire
was
show.
flawless too.
It's almost
Like,
unnoticeable. It's so quick.
yeah. Like there's no. Normally you can see the jump cut, but that's perfect.
Imagine.
Invocation.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I wish I was that cool.
that's true, Lauren. Technically, Tabula Rasa is one set most of the time, and
Yeah.
so it feels like a play, and it's really held up by the writing.
Mm.
And so in
Tabula
terms of
Rasa is amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
in terms of complexity, it's very simple, which makes sense. But maybe they got better at planning for the
Yeah.
giant episodes. Oh man. I think this might be one of my Jack and I were talking beforehand about favorite songs. I love the bluesy
this
jazzy
is so
So
good. Yeah.
combined with the dancing.
Mhm.
But the medley's still my favorite because it's kind of the emotional
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Oh.
climax of the thing.
Yeah, no, there's so much that's so good. It's really hard to pick a favorite,
Yeah.
It really is.
you know. My favorite is always the one I'm watching at the moment.
Yeah.
It's
I
always,
like
oh my
that.
god, I love this.
Yes.
Everyone in chat, what's your favorite song in the episode?
Yes, everybody
Yeah,
share.
let us know.
When life is but a
Power of Woman
song.
we've never met. Yeah.
And the
She's
idea
already
of
wearing the dress. I like this effect as well. It's very subtle.
Mhm.
the idea of
It's
needing
a
to take
seven-way
life
tie.
seriously.
Yeah.
Through the fire, there's no way to pick Buffy's first song.
Most people can't pick.
Wish I Could Stay. Yeah, I love Wish I
Yeah.
Could Stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
Mine's Rest in Peace.
He's He's so, part of it is I forget his name. He's the best singer in the episode by far. In
This guy hit in battle.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was a Broadway star, so like,
Yeah, and they're
Oh.
giving
he's the
him,
only one who came in
You can
because
tell.
of that skill. Yeah.
yeah.
You can tell
Oh
because
my God! Look at that high kick. Good
What the
God!
Flawless.
I think he hit the sun with that one.
The way he
Yeah.
holds it too.
So
you
amazing.
can tell he's just an all-round, multi-talented.
Yeah,
sort of
it's stunning.
performance,
Incredible. Just
actor,
so good.
dancer.
He's got such a good creature design too. Like it's
Yeah.
Oh my God!
asymmetrical,
Everything.
unique.
It's
Oh, God.
convincing too. Like it sells. This
Well,
another
Kristen,
great
I
song.
agree. Like the songs vary in terms of easy
Mhm.
listening, for lack of a better term. I just think that
Yeah.
he's clearly the
Mhm.
the complexity of the jazz number he's doing and hitting that high note. He just feels the most practiced of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
saying
Anthony
it's-
Stewart Head is also a trained singer, so
yeah. There are others that are good, but to me, he's just a showstopper.
yeah, he really is.
Right. What Anthony
This
can
song's
do with
also really good.
what Anthony can do with silence. That
Mm.
just long pause
He's
and right.
So good.
He's so
gestures.
incredible with the pause. I always think of him in the kitchen in Dead Man's Party when Buffy's back and him taking the glasses
God.
off.
Mm.
It's so
So good.
gorgeous.
Yeah, he's got such a pleasant voice.
hmm
He's got, and everyone too has like a different sort of genre. I mean, the songs are all
Yeah.
different genres, but to me, he sounds like sort of 80s popish.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Ugh.
Yeah.
Scoop my heart out with a spoon.
So freaking good.
I love their relationship.
I love the slow-mo.
Yeah.
I'm just standing in the way.
Can he be my mentor too?
The critique
Look,
I always
everybody
hear.
wants Giles for their daddy. Like,
Yeah,
let's
does.
just.
The critique I always hear is there are many ways to parent. Leaving is not necessarily
Yeah.
the right answer here. I realize they had to
I-
write him off the show.
Mm.
Yeah, that always drove me crazy. I don't particularly
Same.
care for that motivation for leaving her, especially when I
Mm.
think about she's 21
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
the weight of the
That's-
world
and
literally
has
on her shoulders.
just died
Yeah.
and has lost her mother and has this younger sister to take care of. Like,
Yeah, it's
I
I
always
guess
felt
they
like to
had
me
to give
too.
him a reason, but
Mm.
MG
That could
says
have
in
written
chat,
something better.
I don't agree with the lyrics. She's not in her way, in my opinion. I tend to
Mm.
agree. Like,
It's-
he hasn't spoken up about what the problem is yet. Like, there is
Yeah,
such a
But
thing
like-
as
that's his
he
thing
can
though. Like
stay and tell her, you need to learn how to do these things. Let me
Yeah.
help you learn how to do these
he's
things.
he's
Yeah.
like pushing her out
Yeah.
of the nest, but it's not.
Yeah,
think
it's
the
not a
biggest-
great motivation.
yeah.
Mm.
No, it's not.
I don't
It's-
like the change from you can do this, she needs you to do this whenever he's giving her the tough love parenting speech
Hmm.
to him
You can
saying I'm
still
in the
be
way.
there, right?
Mm.
Except the problem
There's-
with him,
oh,
Giles in season 6, is that he knows he won't ever say no to Buffy. He knows he
That's
is part of the
interesting.
problem.
Well, maybe after Helpless, like, he's in a state of he can
Like, he's-
never
And,
stand
yeah.
up to her again.
He's not.
like,
He's not going to let her fail or fall
Yeah.
if he can
He
help
can't
it.
stand to watch her stuff. Yeah, like I get that, but like
Yeah.
leaving her
No, totally agree.
so that he doesn't have to watch her fail, like get
Totally
a
agree.
therapist and work it out, Giles, maybe, and stay in town. But
Yeah.
but also like, yeah, it's just one of those things that like it's almost there,
It's
I'm
almost
almost with
there.
him.
That's a great way of
And that's,
putting
I think,
it.
what
It's
makes it
almost there.
frustrating.
Yeah.
It's not close enough that I'm like, all right, I get why Giles is doing this. They just
We-
they almost had it.
Giles,
But this,
Giles
I wish
leaving.
I could stay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wish
Giles
I could
leaving
stay.
is one of the things that I talk about when I talk about that this season is peak metaphor at the expense
Yeah.
of a couple of the characters.
Yeah.
Because Giles leaving
Well-
as the mind when Buffy succumbs to depression and self-harm makes sense.
Yeah.
In fairness, I think in
And right
terms
after
of
she's come back from the dead, like,
Mhm.
in terms of all the characters that needed to be written off the show, it's the most effort that was put in, I think.
oh
You know.
yeah, no, definitely.
Seth Green.
And Ed Banger saying he wanted to leave at the beginning of season 5, and like, yes, he did, but like, Buffy just came back from the dead. Like, I
Right.
just don't. If somebody I loved came back from the dead, I mean,
Yeah.
I would not turn around and leave them a couple weeks later.
Agreed.
Like, it just, I don't know. Just feels, yeah.
Although his
Although
leaving gives us one of the best returns ever. I
It
like
does.
to test that
One of the
theory.
best entrances
no.
in the.
I
in the
Hands
show.
down.
I literally screamed
Love it.
the first time I
Yes.
saw it. I
Everybody
screamed.
does. That's another good
So
one to
good.
get to with YouTube reactors.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Buffy's going alone.
Yeah,
No,
that doesn't-
she's
That's
not.
That's
so dumb.
stupid.
That's
It's
so dumb.
Incredibly
dumb.
dumb. Makes no sense whatsoever. They've always been a team, and they've always done it together and defeated the evil together.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
And then he realizes it like 10 minutes later,
Hmm.
it's just so that she can feel
It's-
alone. But
It's
yeah.
completely out of character, out of everything.
I always
It doesn't fit.
it's so dumb in an otherwise unbelievable episode that I actually tend to forget that happens.
Same.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. Forgiven. Oh shit, I just hit my microphone.
You're good. You sound good.
Yeah, it's stupid. I don't like this.
Sorry, I was distracted by his incredible cheekbones.
It's a great song.
Man, maybe I'm a little
Mhm.
attracted. Yeah, I love this one. And then another medley.
Mhm.
Walk Through the Fire is incredible. And the idea about being about depression, why can't I feel?
Mm-hmm.
It's rich. I want the fire back. I want to feel
Yeah.
anything. Leading to Spike.
First time I watched this episode is I was taking my little cousin through Buffy. We got to the end of the episode, and she turns to me and she goes, "So this was a musical about depression, huh?"
Wow.
I was like,
How old is
this
she?
was-
Well
in her
done,
20s.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Mind and Heart says, in order to make the motivation make in universe, there has to be some Giles reverting to Watcher training idea. I think that's an interesting read.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is him trying to take his personal feelings out of it and reverting to the training. I like that
Mhm.
in order to make it make sense in
That
universe.
could have, and that's all they need. They just
a-
need something to make
a good-
it work better. Yeah.
She fries. I'm free if that.
I
better help her out.
I love that.
Yeah, this sequence has my favorite
This is
cinematography in the
incredible.
episode.
So
I just
good.
love the
Also,
visuals and
this-
the lighting.
Epic ballad.
Mhm.
The fire, let it. Am I leaving dawn in
Yes,
danger?
you are, Giles.
Yep.
And he says, is my Slayer too far gone to care? He reverts to calling her Slayer, not Buffy.
Mm,
So I like that reading, actually. I've not thought about, like, maybe he
Yeah.
regresses to relying on Watcher BS.
yeah.
I think, that he doesn't know how to handle this situation.
Yeah.
So he goes to his Watcher training and it's just wrong, but he's following something because he doesn't know.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
we've already had some conflict with the Watchers Council, though. Like we've seen that they're
Sure,
douchey.
but it's in
But
him.
that's his training.
It's
Yeah. So,
From youth. Like
Yeah.
his
Oh.
grandmother was a Watcher.
yeah.
I love the cross dissolves here.
Wow, and
Oh
this has
God, everything is turning out so dark. I mean, the Terra line underneath all of this
I think this
is
line's
just so
mostly
good.
filler.
I think
Yeah.
this
To
line's
cut-
mostly filler.
To cut like this wonderful tension and
Mhm.
drama with a joke, and to do it without like
course.
sabotaging it is so iconic. Mutant Enemy
It's so yeah. It's absolutely the Buffy
that
tone.
they can live in harmony.
It's so epic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
He comes to a dead end.
Why does Spike hit the dead end here? Spike is always at a dead end.
Yeah.
He always goes the wrong
Alexa, stop.
way. If Spike has to make a choice, it's always the wrong one.
That door kick to was badass.
Yeah,
TV Tropes
that was
points
wonderful.
out that in the pilot, Buffy said she wasn't strong enough to kick in the door.
Oh, interesting.
It shows it's in there to show how far she's come.
I like that. Yeah. Her lipstick is amazing.
Mhm.
Her everything's amazing.
Yeah, right.
I do appreciate that she left the Magic Box devastated and put on one of the most fabulous outfits of the series.
Gotta look good.
Also, the leather jacket is now knee length, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I also love her zero fucks given vibe here.
It's-
She's just like
It's
"Well,
also
whatever."
it's almost like the leather jacket is darkness that is taking her over
Yeah.
as it grows in
Well,
length.
it's armor.
Yeah.
You know, like the leather jacket puts a layer between you and the rest of the world, and then she opens up with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And she opens up to red.
And this
which is
reveals
the
her,
color of
yeah.
passion.
Which is a very, yeah.
So the darkness is growing, and then this is the real her. Oh, I love that. I've
See,
never
she
picked
just
up on
said we
that.
can sing along. I think that's our argument to Disney.
Yes, I will throw that in YouTube when Disney
But
copyright
Buffy
strikes
said
us.
we could sing along.
Yeah, Buffy said we could.
Mhm.
God, her
I
look
re-
there. Jesus Christ.
I love the lighting here too.
Oh, this
I don't know,
joke.
it's so warm.
Oh
She
God,
needs-
this is so
she
awesome.
needs backup.
Backup. Oh
And
my
they're her
God.
backup dancers?
I know, it's so cute. Look at them go.
Something to sing.
Descending into chaos.
Mhm.
Oh, I love this bit.
Yeah.
When Spike comes in. Oh wait, not this bit. Next bit.
Life's a song you don't get to rehearse.
Mhm.
I like the couple like looks into the camera too. It's very engaging.
Yeah.
It's and again, it's a departure from the formula. It's a breaking of the fourth wall.
And I love how this part of it is just ever so much like dissonant and out of offbeat.
Yeah.
And it's just cool the way that goes.
It's doing a bunch of time changes in the middle.
Yeah.
The structure of the music is part of the theme.
Mm-hmm.
It's so incredible. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So this is the part at which some people think that the auto-tune for Sarah Michelle gets dropped.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She, in the commentary, says she deliberately sings off key.
Yeah. Well, it should be like that
for
moment,
it-
you know?
God.
Mm.
Oh my God, that
Oh
my
sort of
God.
resolve that. Oh, like she looks like she's tearing up.
She is.
Who
Yeah.
isn't?
Right.
That's a great point.
Jeez.
Even
Every
Sweet
time.
looks touched.
I've seen
Yeah.
this 100 times. Gets me every time.
Here we go. I love this.
Yeah, this is.
Oh God. And then he's the one who stops her. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Chills.
She changed into a red shirt that matched his.
Yep.
Oh. Wow.
Everybody matches somebody here in this last one.
Blew my mind.
No, I'm tearing up.
No!
Oh my God.
Freaking masterpiece.
Lord Toxic, I don't remember. That sounds like something I might have said.
I smell power.
God, Allison has to be the best crier on the show.
Yeah.
If
Oh
that's
my
if
God.
that's a trophy,
She is amazing.
she's
Easily,
so good
yeah.
at it.
And it's a high bar because there are some quality
There are some
weepers
quality
on this
weepers,
show.
yeah. But she can do it in that way that's just so quiet and restrained, but
And it's all in the eyes.
yeah. I didn't know what was going to happen. Thinnest excuse for an episode ever.
This I
mean, I
the
don't
Xander
care.
tone at the end of this. Like,
Oh,
yeah, who cares at this point? It's a minor
Yeah.
point, but
Yeah,
once people started dying, Xander, you tell them you did it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came clean on a love spell quicker than he did on this.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Like he told on himself.
They
in
just
Act
did it
2
so
of
that they could
episode.
have the "Do I have to be your queen" thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It was for a joke.
Mm-hmm.
A little sabotagey.
It is slightly
Once
sort of
more
gay
with feeling.
panic kind of thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hinton
Bye,
Bell.
sweet. Come back again, please.
Mhm.
You won't, but you're so good.
Well, crap.
God.
Now what? Dan Campbell, thank you for the donation.
The dance of capitalist superiority.
Try not to be a pest, but do you have an idea when your next Angel or Buffy review will be ready? Hopefully by next Friday is my goal.
Mm-hmm.
Battle's done. And we kind of won.
Yeah.
Thank you for the donation, Dan.
Oh my God.
I love Spike's just
This
bugger
is
this.
so wonderful. And I love the way they all hold hands and then let go. I love that.
Yeah.
Everybody lets go in a different direction. It's
Yeah.
so fabulous.
Dan, you're going to have to donate to say thank you, but
I
thank
love
you.
Spike.
Yeah, Spike's great here. He's just like, wait,
Bugger
bugger
this.
this.
Yeah. So good.
And then off, just the two of them.
Yeah.
Get your kumbayayas.
Uh,
God, I think I've had a grin plastered on my face for the whole
Oh,
episode.
God.
yeah, my
Mhm. Yeah.
cheeks literally
Yeah.
hurt.
I know.
It's so joyful,
I
and
love when they put these songs together in these medleys. It's just incredible.
it's hard not to say this is just the best episode. It's
You
just
can
It's
make me
so
feel.
good.
it's
It's
so
really
good.
there's so much good stuff.
You can make me feel.
And ending on a note where
It's interesting.
everything has just escalated.
Falling
Like her
apart.
kissing
It's-
Spike is a big
It's
deal
a
at this. I
big
mean,
dark
Yeah.
deal.
so freaking huge. You forget once you've watched it a few times, you're so used to it.
Yeah.
You know, but like that moment is so huge for her because he's, you know, he's Spike.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Kristen.
Kristen. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
The dance of
Thank
capitalist
you,
superiority.
Kristen. Wow.
Thank you so much. Dance,
Well,
dance,
Yeah,
dance.
thank you. Thank you for doing all this, Ian. I love it all. Thank you, Kristen. That is incredibly generous. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, this
It's interesting
episode's
too, because
unbelievable.
Spike at the end there, he sings "You Can Make Me Feel," and then we find
Yeah.
out later on Buffy essentially sleeps with him because she wants to feel something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. It,
God,
like
there's so much
Not
in
to
this.
say beyond that, but it's interesting.
he's the it's. I'd rather hurt than feel nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
Sentiment is that relationship. You
And
know,
again,
and
it's why it's so understandable as an adult who has
Mhm.
been through heartache and been broken and all that stuff. It's just so relatable, I think.
yeah, I
Big
wouldn't
time.
exactly. I wouldn't say that I ship them, but that's probably the relationship that I personally have identified with most over the course of my dating history. Certainly not presently. I would never say that about presently, but in the past, definitely.
Good save, buddy.
We're past all of that now.
Yes, of course. I'm not
This
21
is the
anymore.
happily ever after now. Yeah. No, the Spike and Buffy thing, like again, fictional relationships, I don't think should be like they should be painful and growth. But I think that like I ship them to be together because I think that them being together made them both better in the end. And it's
Yeah.
campsite rules, right? Like every love story ends in tragedy. Campsite rules is leave it better than you found it. And I think that Spike and Buffy do that for each other. And that's why I like them together.
Mhm.
After they destroy the campsite, then
Well, okay,
maybe.
but leave
Yeah.
it better than
But they get there.
Yeah.
They get
They
there.
they didn't find
In-
find the campsite in great shape. Like the
Right.
campsite started out already
some-
pretty bad.
It
Some
wasn't really a
forests grow
campsite.
better
It was like
after
a
forest fire.
drum
Uh-huh.
in like an alleyway, like a burning drum.
Burn down the
Yes,
forest
yes,
around
it's
the
fire
campsite.
inside of a trash can.
That
But
leaves the
Yeah.
campsite better.
it was
after
a
you burn
low
it down.
bar, but they left it better. So
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, like season 7, it's like the healthiest relationship on the show, basically. Even,
Well,
even-
again,
even
low
though it's
bar.
not-
Again, low bar,
it's-
but yeah.
Yeah, but it's also not really a romantic relationship then. It's more they find like a common ground and learn to like appreciate each other or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got it at the core of their relationship is the fact that they just understand each other, I think, better than anybody else understands either of them. And there are
Yeah,
certain things
because
that
they've been
Buffy
through a similar journey.
experiences.
And
Yeah,
accept each
that
other.
only Spike can understand, you know,
Yeah.
and so they have that kind of symmetry, but being together forever, like Spike and Buffy, like, you know, running off and living together forever and you
Yeah,
know,
no,
a picket
it's
fence
just-
house, like that's just not.
It's not going to happen.
But that's
Yeah.
not the only value in a relationship. And I think that that's one of the things that we kind of get wrong when we talk about both romantic relationships and, you know, any kind of relationship is that you can both be the right person for each other at a very particular part of time. And the fact that it lasts forever. What is that? What is it like from Avengers, right? Something lasts forever is what makes it beautiful, you know?
Nothing isn't beautiful because it lasts.
Because
Yeah.
it lasts, right? Exactly. So, and I mean, that's the reality. Like Spike and Buffy are beautiful. They're a hot mess, and they're not supposed to be forever. But
Yeah.
in the time that they are together, they're deeply, deeply moving. And I just, you know, and that's why I like that relationship so much.
Kristen Keys says in chat, I don't know if she's 100% choosing Hurt. I think she also wants to see Spike's sexy dance. Yeah,
I
the
mean,
Hurt is
Well,
very,
okay,
very
yes.
hot. It's
They're
hot.
not
get it,
mutually
yeah.
exclusive
Things can be
ideas.
true at once. A
mean,
lot of things
yeah.
can be true at once.
Those
Yeah.
freaking cheekbones, man.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Yeah.
He
Like,
could cut glass with his abs. Well,
I'm not having sex with Spike, but I'm starting to think you might be.
Fair. We need to wrap up there. In what time is it right now?
45.
45 minutes. Jack, Josh, and I will be joining into the Patron Hangout, which is linked below. It's for the $5 and up tier. If you'd care to join us and talk about the episode, I expect we may actually hit the seat limit today. Lonnie, thank you.
thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
I had fun.
We were trying to figure out how to make this special when we couldn't do a sing along and all of that, and I thought having 4 people that we've done this stream with all in at the same time for this one would be a fun way to do it. And I think this was a lot of fun. I really had a good time with this one. So I appreciate it. And thank you everyone in the stream, and thank you everyone who donated. Incredibly generous. Thank you. For anyone who's not joining the Hangout, again, hoping to have the new video up for Spiral on Friday. But you know how these things go, so just, we can hope.
We'll see.
And cheers, everyone. We'll see you in 45 minutes. Bye.